What's up everybody, Raider XP here. Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy raid farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Now I'm going to leave the materials list down below because it's a little more extensive than normal. So go ahead and pause your video while you're gathering your things up, and while you're at it, please consider subscribing to my channel, leaving a like, and dropping a comment. Alright, now let's get this thing going, shall we? Now, first thing we need to do is find us a pillager outpost, and once we've done that, what we want to do is we want to come up here to the top, and pretty much right in the middle here we're going to place our block of choice, and we're going to go up 100 blocks. Alright, now once we've got up to that 100 blocks, what we're going to do is we're going to place a set of leaves on top of that right there, and then we're going to come to each side here and we're going to place 2 more on each side, so we'll have a span of 5. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add 9 more leaves out this way. And then we're just going to fill that in. Alright, now once we've got that done, we're going to take our block of choice again, and we're going to make a pattern just like so. Grab your chest, place down your double chest just like that. Then grab your hopper and come around behind here, crouch down, and we're going to place 4 hoppers going into that chest. Now, if you are wanting your XP and you don't want it to get trapped up in the hoppers, you can also add some carpet on top of those hoppers just so that none of your XP gets caught up in the hoppers, just like that. Alright, once we got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our bucket of water and we're going to come back over here to the edge, and we're just going to place a bucket of water right there so that way we can get down. Super easy. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our ladders and we're going to place our ladders all the way up. Alright, now once we've got to the top, go ahead and let's take out that water that we placed temporarily. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here to our farm, and the next thing we want to do is we're going to build this up 3 high. Once we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to add 4 more blocks just like so. Grab your slab, place that right there, and then what that'll do is this way they can't get to you and you can sit there and you can just whoop up on them. Okay, once we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top here, and let's go, you can go to any corner. I'm going to come over here, and what we're going to do is we'll place temporary blocks in this pattern just like so, and we're going to take our bed and place the bed right there. Grab your leaves, and we are going to place our leaves in a 3x3 pattern just like so, so that we have 9 total, just like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to build this up a leaf wall 2 high all the way around. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and grab our composter. We're going to place our composter. Let's place it right here in the corner. And we're going to grab our torches and crouch down. And we're going to place torches on each side of our composter like that. Now we nothing, no mobs spawning here to get our villager. Then you grab your leaves again and place it right on top, just like that. Alright, once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to come back down over here, and we're going to go up about 25-ish more blocks. Okay, and then once we've got this up here, what we're going to do is we're going to make a little pathway so that we're over top of that area there. Just like so, until we're directly above that area there. And there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to find us a villager. Alright, once we found us a villager, we're going to get on top, get him up here, and we're going to put him in a boat, and we're going to take our lead and we're going to attach our lead to the boat, and we're going to go up the ladder here. Now don't forget that temporary bridging thing we did. Make sure you add your ladders to that so we can get to the top. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and as you can see, he's already grabbed hold of that job, so we're just going to make our way carefully over to the edge of our our little temporary platform. We're going to position ourselves right over top, and we'll kind of try to let him calm down a little bit, because we're going to jump off of this and land right down there, hopefully right on top of our bed, and he hopefully stays up here with us and doesn't miss. Come on, guy, calm down. All right, let's try this real quick. All right, and there we are. Now what we need to do is go ahead and hop in the boat, and we're just going to guide the boat right up on into this little area that we've made for our villager. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our block of choice again, and the first thing we want to do is go ahead and let's get our villager out of the boat, and we're just going to fill this in with our solid blocks all the way up here, just like so. All right, once we've got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our kill chamber again, and we're going to bring that up 3 more blocks all the way around. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come right to this edge here, and we're going to go out 7 blocks. And then we're going to come back over to this side, and we're going to do the exact same thing, 7 more blocks. And then we're just going to fill that all in, so we got a nice big platform right there. All right, so now that we've got our solid platform here, let's go ahead and we can take out this temporary bridging that we did, because we do not need this anymore. All right, and once we've got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the opposite corner of the drop hole, and we're going to place our blocks in this corner just like so. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our stairs, and we're going to place a stair right there, there, and then we're going to place stairs all along right there. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Then we're going to grab our block of choice again, and we're going to make this 3 high total. So let's just go ahead and fill this in all the way around. All right, once we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and we're going to grab our signs, and we're going to place a sign there, there, right there, and right there. Grab your block of choice again, place it there, and then we're going to grab our bucket of lava and place it just like so. Now we're going to grab our water, and we need to fill in every one of these stairs here with water. And as you can see, that's going to flow right to there, and it's going to push everything over to there. And obviously the lava is for the ravagers, so that they burn up and die up here. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our block of choice, and we're going to come up 3 more blocks, and we're going to take that all the way around this whole area. Once we've got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the lava side, and we're going to place our blocks 1 in the corner here, and then we're going to go out 4 more total on both sides. And then we're going to take that up 3 blocks more. This is because we know ravagers can break blocks and stuff, and we don't want them to mess up the farm. Nothing like that. Alright. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our leaves, and we're going to place leaves all the way on top of each one of these blocks that we've set up here. This way no mobs can spawn up here and mess things up. Just like so. Alright. Once we get that done, we're going to come back down here. Go ahead and let's replace that with our leaf again. And what we need to do is we need to go all the way back down to the bottom here. And once we get to the bottom here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our block of choice, and we're going to come down right to this spot here. And we're going to go out 30 blocks from here. Alright, and once we're here, you'll see the pillagers will start to spawn And before too long, we'll get us a captain. Alright, and once our pillager captain spawns, we're just going to come in here, we're going to take him out, and he's going to drop us a flag and an ominous bottle. Now what I like to do, to make it easier to get to our farm, is I like to come along right here, this thing that we built, and just add a couple blocks, just like so. And then grab our ladders, and just give us a little pathway to get all the way to the top. Once we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to our farm. Alright, once we're up to the top of our farm here, what we're going to go do is we're going to go ahead and drink that bottle, ominous bottle. And as you can see, that's going to give us the buff, the raid omen. And it takes, it can take roughly about a minute or so for the raid to start, and that's normal. And then all we got to do is just stand here and wait for our raid to start. Crouch down. And if you get close enough, you don't even have to hold yourself because it'll catch you just like that. And you can just stand right here and just kill all the mobs that come at you. And this kill chamber is far enough down that once they hit the bottom, they don't die, but one hit will take them out. So you don't have to ever worry about vexes, being spawned in. And that is how we build the easy raid farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all my videos. Bye now.